communications firm in San Francisco. I've always loved telling stories that help people, telling stories for good, and I did that first as a Marine combat correspondent. And then later, when I graduated college, I looked around at the opportunities and really felt that I'd be doing myself and the small businesses I could be working with a disservice if I didn't put the range of capabilities that I developed as a Marine to good use. And so I started my own company back in 2012.
I'm Jeff Martin. I got out of the Army when I was a first lieutenant. I spent most of my time in the reserve and joined right out of high school. There's something, and I don't even know exactly how to put it, but the idea of giving yourself, like yourself physically, emotionally, mentally, for a cause or a philosophy, in this case to defend your country or to stand up for what your country believes in and the right of freedom and stuff like that. You don't really understand it until you actually have some of those freedoms taken away, and I only say that like when you're in boot camp and you realize, okay, I'm committed now, like I'm actually in basic training and now someone else is really dealing and actually planning my days. But it's part of that, just that commitment. I actually got in because I felt like that as an artist, as a young kid, I had the talent, but I didn't have the discipline. And I knew that if I was going to be successful in business, I needed to have that discipline and not just the talent to actually succeed. So it was a means to an end for me, or a means to keep going for me, and that was my path.
My name is Maceo Keeling. I exited the Army as a sergeant, and now I am a cultural reporter for my startup, Citizens of Culture. I think Jeff hits it when he says discipline. I mean, if you're able to succeed, I know that in the Army, success is it's half about how you're able to follow rules, and it's half about how you're able to lead. So it's a great thing to be able to give and take orders, for sure.
Small Business Administration says that veterans are twice as likely as civilians to succeed when they start a business. We're also 42 times more likely to own a business than to be homeless. So I would just say, first of all, go for it. If you want to do it, get started, seek out mentorship. In the military, we're used to coming to the table with solutions. And I would say when you're starting a business, be willing to come to the table with questions. And that's the best advice I could give for a veteran considering entrepreneurship.